MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Kluber gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now into the box is Brandon Lau. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. His second home run of the series as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
I thought the leadoff hitter is supposed to set the table for the guys behind him. Not the case with that swing of the bat right now. Game's changed, fellas. Get ready for a good one.
That brings up Wander Franco as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Here's the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. One out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I think Franco is bet that a decent amount of time, a game plan to stop this guy, because as goes the team up him, you've got in. You don't, but going
ball to start the bases are empty with 2 men out. 1 strike. The 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx, and Tampa's off and running early. It's 1-0. Ryan Yarbrough will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Luke Voit. And it's grounded just foul down the line. The windup and the 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Also ground this one foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Yabro has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another payoff pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Lifted the other way to left center. Meadows moving back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Next up will be Glaber Torres, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest, he just doesn't look that comfortable on the mound right now. He really looks like he's fighting himself on every pitch.
Ready with the 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Austin Meadows.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Meadows is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Fouled away. The 2-1.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Here's Randy Arozarena. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. 0-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Joey Wendell digs in now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
2 balls and a strike. He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The catcher, Mike.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mike Zunino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. One left for Tampa. Our score remains 2-1. Now into the box, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime versus this arm. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the AB now. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. High in the air into shallow left center. Lau ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 8. The center fielder.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today.
Gardner.
And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Ball 2 now. And that's in there, 2-1. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner. Gio Urshela will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bouncer. Now a flare out toward right center. Lau ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 9.
And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, the winner of this series will battle the Angels to decide who'll be the American League's representative in this year's World Series. Next to dig in, Gio Urshela. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he puts it on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Now here it comes. Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Brandon Lau is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Good battle. Count remains full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Wander Franco.
Into the box now, Wander Franco. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Count 2-1.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man.
So now here is Ji-Man Choi, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Franco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he takes a called strike 2. Swing and a little tapper. And another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the air, down the line in left. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now the first pitch. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
So the next to bat will be Luke Voit, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here comes the 1-2. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now back, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Struck out in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found the hole, period, the end.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he rips it on the ground to second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Again, another foul ball. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Austin Meadows waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. Lined hard toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Randy Arozarena. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kluber gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Three and one. Glaber Torres is on deck. The pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now to bat, Glaber Torres. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gallo aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Franco calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 1 count. The pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0 and 2. Here it is.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the third baseman, Joey Wendell. First pitch coming. Here it is. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Left fielder coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Sacrifice attempt here. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A ball and a strike. There goes the runner. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And he is in there. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Into the box, Brandon Lau, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I guess that's what you call a one-man gang. Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
In now, Wander Franco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Next, it'll be G-Man Choi, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Luis Gil is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Nelson Cruz will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here it comes. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fouled off. The 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Next up is Austin Meadows. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
LeMahieu is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Striding in is Randy Arozarena. He grounded out last time up. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
The 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
The set and the 1-1. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll get his side started in the inning, and so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Three and 0 now. Luke Voigt will be next. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. There's ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke.
So next to bat will be Luke Voigt. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Yankees. They trail it here 4-2. New inning set to get underway, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
First pitch on its way. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher Mike Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A ball and no strikes. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. We're in the sixth inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two and 0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fouled off. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Here comes the 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Kiermaier is off at first with 2 away. Still 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Josh Fleming enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
First delivery to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Glaber.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres. Ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. One-0 count. Here it is.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Skied into straightaway right. Rosarena able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down by a count of 4-2. At the plate now is Wander Franco. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He's right there. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So stepping in is Gary Sanchez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
So now to the plate, Brett Gardner. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Meadows moving back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Andrew Kittredge
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is, the 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next to hit, Luke Voigt. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering. And he fouls this one off. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate, Randy Arozarena. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fouled off. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, here is Mike Zunino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Wendell, the runner at first with 2 gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. To short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but they still lead this one 4-2. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And stepping in, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2 to the left side, but it's well foul. Now another 1-2, and a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now the 2-0.
Count 3-0.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
In now, Glaber Torres. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Chapman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Brandon Lau will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brandon Lau goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Standing in now, Wander Franco, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Rays, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Peter enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The center fielder, number 11.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here now the 2-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. 1-1. The pitch. Popped him up. Wendell has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in next, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now the 1-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Last chance for the Yankees. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3 and 2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
1-0 pitch on the way.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And the runner will get back standing. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Tampa Bay have taken a 2-1 series lead. Ryan Yarbrough is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.